Hi, and welcome to King's Raid. I'm the Obstinate Headstrong girl, and I'm here to try to help you understand the game a little bit better because I know how hard it is to be a beginner. And to be honest, in the beginning, this game can be a little bit confusing. So I'll try my best to try to help you guys to see how you can progress faster in the game, how can you be more efficient in the game, and for starters, which what is what in the game, which is which in the game, and so on and so forth. So let's start from the very beginning, and this is logging and creating an account. So let's see. Okay, first things first. When you see this screen, first you have to select the server you want to play on. This is very important because once you click one of these buttons, then the game will start and you'll be stuck with the server which was default for you. So here, for example, you can choose whichever you want basically. But for me, it's most logical to choose Europe because I live in Europe. So technically you can choose whichever server you want. But the problem is times of the day, because certain things reset at certain times during the day, so they'll be more logical if they are in your time zone or close to it at least. But otherwise, I don't think you have any problem choosing whichever server. So, without further ado, let's start. I've already chosen my server, and I'll go with the guest login because I don't really want to tired with my Google or Facebook accounts for now at least. And then we press this thing. So yeah, this is the story, and I'll very kind of go very quickly to it because I don't really want to spoil anything. I don't think you really want me to tell you the story anyways. So King's Raid is a mobile game, which means it's created to be played on mobile devices, which forms the tablet. And my main account is actually on my phone, which I find more useful because I can carry it around. And also, it kind of works better on the phone, to be honest. They did optimize it for the emulators, but still, it's made to be played on the mobile phone. So, if you can afford it, if you have a high-end phone, or even decent phone for that matter, I suggest just playing it on your phone instead of going to all that hell with the emulators because it really takes a little bit of time until you can get it right. Anyways, this is the start of the story, and this is our main hero. I was told his name was Castle, but it turned out his name was Cassell. So anyways, please do excuse me when I confuse the names, because sometimes they seem more logical to me to be said in a way different than how they need to be pronounced. So yeah, sorry about that in advance. I will be confusing lots of the names. So yeah, this is Cassell, and I will let you to follow his story on your own because I don't really want to spoil it. So this is a tutorial, and unfortunately, well, they did a revamp of the tutorial. They made it more clear and easy to follow, I think, after the time I first started playing the game, which was 2 years ago. Can you imagine that? So they did that, and unfortunately, you still can't really avoid going through all these things. I think they did it because otherwise you might miss something and then you can like not know what to do. But still, it's a bit annoying when you've already been through it. And this is Faye. He is our second main hero, and she follows Cassell around, and she's very kind. She's very kind and nice. But People didn't like her at some point, I think, but I think now they like her more. So here we get them. This is one of my favorite parts, basically. In the beginning, when we first get our heroes, it's really exciting. And basically, in the beginning, it's always exciting to get a new hero. Actually, when I edit the video, I'll try to skip as much of the tutorial as possible and story, because I do believe you can follow a tutorial and it actually doesn't really let you do anything else than follow it. So yeah, so just follow it. And I'll try to cover the parts which are not really that much explained in the tutorial. This is a funny part here, one of my favorites. So these are Cleo and Roy, which are they're funny. I adore them. They're my main DPS in the game on my main account, so I absolutely adore them. And they're such a funny couple. Really, really, really cute. Okay, this is the best part, the absolutely best part, and my new favorite. I mean, I really love it because it's a joint introduction, which rarely happens, and it's so cool, so cool. I love it because it shows the relationship between them, it shows how much they care about each other, how it shows a lot, and it's much better than it was before. I assure you, it's really cute. But yeah, I really like this new touch. Okay, let's talk a bit how to fight with the four of them though. So I've been running this team for 2 years now, so should be knowing them, hopefully. So you get S2 for Roy, S3 for Cell, S3 for Cleo, and S2 for Frey. This is what you want to start with, basically. Because S2 of Frey is shield, it's very useful. And this ability here to Cell gives him a little bit more dodge, CC immunity, and he's able to tank better because he's tanky here. But we'll go into team building much later. Here we just want to do the basics, the very basics. Okay, so I have no idea which order to explain this, but when you start King's Raid for the first time, you have a special rulebook, the so-called rulebook for the new raiders, which will help you progress faster in the game. When I started the game, it was quite different from now. So we'll see if this one is more efficient this time compared to the one I had in the past. But let's see. It's kind of new to me as well. So first thing you get is a 5-star hero ticket, with which you can get Silly or Rain. But we'll go into that a bit later. So just claim it for now, because we need it. We'll need it, definitely. And this is related to the event we're having right now, which is Overall Foundation Day, and it's basically the game's birthday, more or less. It's in March, always. So we get quite a lot of really nice rewards, which are very useful. And everybody likes the Overall Foundation Day, definitely. So anyway, let's continue. Oh yeah, by the way, so this thing here, I think we need a separate video just to go through all these things, but you can look at them for yourself. Most of them are paid for, of course, but here is where you can get heroes. There is a sale at the moment, but usually they cost 6,000 rubies. Most people, including me in that matter, don't advise for getting heroes this way, unless you really want someone, because you can get them sooner or later from the heroes in, and it's kind of like a little bit like wasting your rubies on this one, because you can get it in another way. And I'll go back to this one, and here's my favorite section, which is the costumes you can get for heroes, and it's pretty cool. Usually they cost around 3,000 rupees. Now they're 50% sale, so they should cost 1,500 rupees. And yeah, usually when I have rupees, I just save them for those moments where we have sales, and then I use them to get costumes for my favorites. And basically all the people I have, because I'm a good person. But look at this one, so cute. So yeah, there are accessories too, but they're rarely on sale anyway. But yeah, if you do have the rubies and you really want to customize your characters, it's also an option. So here in the summon section, what we have here? Oh, we have a starter pick up summon. I don't have this one. So I guess you can summon for a hero you choose, so you can get your help started. That's pretty cool. Though it's not really, it's cheaper than usual, because this is what I have at the moment on my main account. But still, I'll think about it a little bit more. So these are the step up summons. They're event things basically, where you can get, you have a higher chance to get something for that particular character. In this case, it's Estelle. And if you summon 10 times, which will cost you about 45,000 rupees in total, you can get this costume of hers, which is special costume, and you can't get it any other way. So what I would recommend is save your rubies, especially if there is a new character coming up, new hero, which you want to get and which you absolutely want to get and to have their costume and stuff, so you can use it from them. I've done this with Dark Lord Castle and Dark Lord Cell, of course. Messed it again, right? I've done this with Dark Lord Cell and Prey and also with Rebel Castle. With Rebel Quartz. Oh god. So yeah, you can't do it for everybody because you just won't have enough rupees, especially if you're free play player. So this one is not very effective. I don't really recommend it because it's 300 rupees and you can get something like really stupid because it's RNG. So yeah, even if you in this way you are very confident in your RNG and you can spend the rupees, this one is definitely a better option to do. So Leo readers, nothing up yet. Okay. So this one we have one free summon per day of these ones. So for starters, I'll even get the blue one because anything free is useful for us now. Except if it's a weapon which we can't really use, but oh well. We tried. At least we tried. Let's see the special summon, which gives us better rewards. Yeah. Oh god, no. I clicked the wrong one. Anyways. It's fine. We get a ring. This is a good ring, especially for now. So this is about the special shop.